Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to On the Real Live Sessions as a part of On the Marc Studios YouTube channel here at Warehouse Live with Matt Buck running sound. We had an incredible night of music for you guys, or have an incredible night of music for you guys, depending on when and where you're watching this. We've got the incredible Tony Opus and the Frequencies. It's just Opus and the Frequencies, right? Opus and the Frequencies. I know him as Tony Opus. I know it's transitioned a lot. I've known him for quite a long time. This is our first band of season 3. Super excited about all the other acts and artists that we have coming up for you guys. Make sure you guys tune in next week as well. We've got some more great folks coming up for you. I've got Shelby Ray, Brooks Herring. We've got the Run Out coming into April. We've got so many different acts coming up for you guys. You should be able to visit facebook.com/On the Marc Studio, or go to our YouTube channel, just search On the Marc Studio. You can also support monthly by going to patreon.com/On the Marc Studio. Just remember that, On the Marc Studio, and you'll find us on all the different platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and just come in and support all these local and amazing and incredible acts that we've got on here. We're on season 3 now, and I'm super excited to have these guys. I've had them for a long time. I wanted to have them on the last season, and I'm super excited now to have them for this season, especially after their most recent album has dropped. So, ladies and gentlemen, Opus and the Frequencies.
This at this time of blaze, get down if you scared of race. Post aggression on the gram, niggas wondering about the feds on my face. I'm gonna show the truth, why I'm black and blue. Who are you? When to break the chain, get the game, nigga coming through. Cause they breaking but folding. I hope that you notice they making these weeds when they know you will load is making you hopeless and making you soulless. Keep chasing the bands and keep losing you. Your mind. Everybody get down, when they see you get down. Everybody in this motherfucking crowd, when they get loud, get loud. All I wanna see is those heads now, kicking and screaming, we rocking the whole town. You don't gotta listen to their words, yeah, you don't gotta listen to the herd. Every move and it's good till you do it how you do it, but your path that you dig and you heard. Niggas gonna be crazy, oh wow, touchdown, hit the nail on the head, yeah, you ain't phase me, basic. I'll fire the sauce and then light up the dark and then bubble my soul to my balls on the throat. Give an experience, bleeping this shit, cause I'm getting my period so nasty, they call me bacteria. Oh, why you so serious? Blow your mind. Yeah, man. Yo, what's going on, y'all? You are on the Real right now. We are Opus in the Frequencies, local band from Columbia, South Carolina. I hope you guys enjoy. We got a hell of a lineup lined up for you today. I'm just playing. We're not doing none of that. Had you for a second, right? Right? Just like, oh!
So let's talk about you guys real quick. Let's introduce yourselves. Tell me who you are, where you're from, and we'll just do some of those questions. So Tony, obviously, Tony Opus, namesake.
Yeah, my name is Tony Opus. I'm from Rock Hill, South Carolina, and I'm the lead singer for the band.
I'm Kirk Barnes. I'm from Lancaster, South Carolina, and I'm the guitarist of the band.
I'm Jesse Tortorella. I'm from Charleston, South Carolina, and I play drums. So, yeah.
Steven Tapia. I'm from Ecuador originally, and I play bass.
Oh, that's fantastic. So it's international then at this point. I was like, man, we're representing all of South Carolina,
We
like
are
all
the
the
free
major
nationals.
points. But like, yeah, I mean, I didn't even know you were from outside of South Carolina. That's fantastic. Ecuador, man, that's cool, man.
Everybody hear that sound? It's time to get down. Let's get groovy. Every color, any face, the entire human race. Listen to me. Gotta add the bass line. Everything will be alright. Forget about your 9 to 5, 'cause you're staying late tonight. We gon' raise the roof, move it to the moon. Let it all hang out, let it all hang loose. No limitations. Let me see that. Like a flame beneath your feet, feels like when we're dancing cheek to cheek. We just say it, we just play it. We gon' rock and roll and find a soul. It all our demons go. Invitation, baby. You know you wanna rendezvous at my place. Oh, invitation, baby. You know you wanna be brand new, not in there. Gotta ride and eat way. Always and forever, and kick it with whoever, and wake up never better, baby. It's your day, find your favorite story, and keep it for the glory, maybe. And we just say it, we just play it. We gon' rock and roll and find a soul. Let all our demons go. Invitation, baby. You know you wanna rendezvous at my place. Invitation, baby. You know you wanna be brand new, not in there. Yeah, yeah. See you wanna kick back, welcome to my kickback. Hanging with the dosos, high off the feedback. Where is you won't need that? Sipping on these fish rolls, working on these pre-rolls, waiting on the lean back, lean back, lean back. Make it rain like it's spray day, a pretty green bouquet, strutting on the runway, fancy like a nice tray. Pedal to the metal, this is how we do it, Milky Way. Oh, what y'all trying to do? Get down, back a dime, or maybe two. Flush around, make them blind, flex your prime, redefine, intertwine, even down, we bust it loose. Right now, we can have what we wanted. Throw away, 'cause the pain that we feeling. Make a man just dance till we bump it. Go months, we alive, we just saying. We just saying. We just playing. We just saying. We just saying. We just playing. We gon' rock and roll. Yo. So that song that y'all just heard is Invitation, and that is one of our originals, of course. It is how we invite brand new people to our entourage of Opus and the Frequencies. You know, it's to the fam, essentially. That's a little Easter egg. You'll find out why. We read books when we were in school.
One of the questions that we always like to ask is like, how did you guys get started? Where, you know, I mean, obviously you can tell me a little bit about the band, but like individually, how did you get started with music, and what brought you guys together as a band? I'll let you answer the band question, and everybody else can jump in as they need to. But individually,
for sure.
let's see. Where did you start with the music?
I started with music back in New York. I used to live in Queens, was born in Brooklyn, and my dad had me in all sorts of music programs, playing clarinet from yay high, 4th grade. So I've been there.
That was my first instrument, too.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I feel like it's everybody's first instrument, and they just say, fuck it. But, yeah. Yeah, right? That was, see how they bully me? See how they bully me? But, yeah, clarinet was my very first instrument, and I've been playing, you know, for 10+ years. I went to college here in South Carolina, and that's where I met these fools. But, you know, that's how I started with music. So this next song is going to be entitled Survivor. Goes out to all you beautiful people that are hanging in there. Life ain't so easy these days, so keep hanging in there. Yes, I'm tired of losing, being bruised, and I'm under fire. No more waiting, I'ma take it. The world don't see me as I am. As far as me, they don't give a damn. I'm going skyward as planned. No more chatter for the mind be. Wanna be free and get the ladder. Best of trials to the rival. No one can anticipate the wonders I could generate. I've got the answer to my fate. the ground. A cool cat's for saving town. I'm a survivor. Yeah, I'm a survivor. Yeah, I'm a survivor. Survivor, survivor. No, 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 no. No, 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 no,
Kirk, yeah, let's get on that. How did you get started? How did you meet Tony and the rest of these guys? Obviously.
So music, I guess, goes all the way back to middle school. I started playing trumpet, so not clarinet, as my starter instrument. Eventually moved to guitar like 14 years ago, something like that. Playing ever since. Met Tony through my fiance, who worked with him at UTS on campus, and overheard him talking about needing a guitar player. And so she was like, "Oh, my boyfriend can play guitar," and he was like, "Well, let me go like meet this guy, 'cause maybe he just can play Wonderwall and that's it." But I guess he thought I was good enough, so here we are, however many years later.
Sweet. He can play Wonderwall and Sweet Home Alabama. It's like sold, done. No.
Songs you need to know.
That's actually all he plays. He just, switches around the parts and plays them on all original songs. So just let you
Makes
guys
sense.
know. Yeah, but I was like one of the kids that did 6th grade concert band like Kirk and stuff where you do the audition and stuff. So I played percussion, which was like xylophone and like snare drum. And then when I got to high school, I was like, all right, let me do marching band. I was on snare drum, and then when I went to college, I went to USC, played on the marching band there. Yeah, I mean.
What was it? There was a saying. When I got to high school, I switched to marimba for the marching band and
yes,
everything.
yeah.
So like with percussion, what did they say? Percussion rocks because everything else blows.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
unless you happen to have a string orchestra at your school, which we did not.
Ours, we did, but it sucks, so no one really joined it.
So background, I'm mostly self-taught. I wasn't a band kid or anything. I did drums back in 6th grade, but I didn't stick with it for whatever reason. I got into sports. But when I transferred to South Carolina, I started jamming with Tony. Actually, I would just noodle around on guitar, and Tony started having these like random little jam sessions at his house, and it was cool because it would be like 12 people just jamming. Like I think it was the first time I actually played with other people like that, and the next thing you know, like we're consistently getting together. And then Tony's like, "Oh, you guys want to be a band?" And he's like, and then Tony just starts recruiting everyone he knows. And at some point, like our first couple of shows, actually at the White Mule, I believe you were a big part of like getting us all together and getting us up on stage the first time. So it's kind of come a full circle being back here with you.
I'm afraid it's been so long. Haven't seen the letters, haven't heard the phone. Hope you're doing okay. You used to go with me, used to dance to the side of trees. Mr. Grin on that pretty face, why'd you have to leave? Never was a race. Oh, lost yourself in the fray. Now it's urgent talking to quiet all my inhibitions. Show me signs that I never knew. Love me over no conditions. You said you love me, now I know it's a lie. 'Cause had I known, never would have told you goodbye. I'm loving you and I keep on. Energy can be rollable. Would just be yourself, make your own melody, write your song. May you be ever young, 'cause you never see me better days. Won't you take all these chains and set me free? For your sake, for your gain, release me, please. Yeah. Won't you take all these chains and set me free? For your sake, for your gain, release me, please. Yeah. I'm a woman that energy can be warped and broken. Would just be yourself, make your own melody, write your song, yeah. May you be ever young, 'cause you never see the little me better days. Yeah. Better days.
Yeah, listen, I mean, like, there's something powerful about those jam sessions and those open mics and stuff like that. Yeah, so you guys go back to when, for those of you that don't know, I used to run an open mic with Matt Buck over at the White Mule over in Five
Yes,
Points. I
sir.
did that for about a year, give or take.
Good times.
Maybe it was 6 months. I don't remember. It's been a while. I've been running another one at Uncle Fester's now for over 3 years. So like we hit 100 open mics back in January of 2021.
Yes, sir.
So I've got to go look at the number. We've got to be getting close to. I know we're past at least 150. So
It's a great
we'll be
time,
coming
y'all.
up on 200 open mics over there, man. And we've had so many fantastic artists. You guys have been on that one a couple different times. Tony,
Yes,
I know
sir.
you've been there as well. We've had you out on Thursday nights also. So we've been doing that spot over there for about 6 months or so. But again, a lot of great talented music, man. And like, I mean, I've seen you guys grow from where the first time, like you guys said, come out to the White Mill, and I'm like, oh man, these guys are great. And like early on, like, okay, there's going to be some time to sharpen these things and to get those originals, because that was a big thing back at the beginning when we talked about like doing shows and other stuff like that. I'm like, I really want to focus on original content, because I work with artists that do covers and stuff like that. And if somebody wants to come in and do covers, I want to make sure they're getting paid appropriately. I want to make sure everybody's getting paid appropriately, but I also want to be able to like make a platform for people that are creating original content as well. And that's what we try to do here, and that's what we try to do at some of the other places and stuff that we work as well. So yeah, man, it's how long ago was that the first time we met?
We've been in this for like
5-ish years now. What? Yeah, it's been a minute. Was it? Yeah, so 4 or 5, give or take.
It's wild to think about it, man. We had so like obviously this is the same spot, and like just a little insider secret, same spot we do Cola Jazz here on Wednesday with Marc Rapp and everything.
Mr. Rap on the
Yeah.
trumpet.
So like, and I do, of course, I do the video production, and Matt does sound for that as well. And we had Matt Hallman in here a week or so ago. He was 13 when he came and played for us the first time at the White Mule for the open mic, and then he came in on his 16th birthday, literally last week or the week the week before last, and did his Cola Jazz set, man. And just, it's incredible to see the growth and the transition. And I know that you and I, we've been back and forth on a lot of stuff. I've met you guys multiple times. I mean, it's really awesome.
So this next one is one of our newer ones, entitled "Who You Talking To." It's very shit talky. We won't say about who or whom, but we know. Been putting extra time in lately, paying me. Lucky that the lad's still in training, still working on his paintings. Hey bitch, wait till I'm famous. Write a letter, title late fees, then I'll make you pay it. Cool, so you know what I mean now. Ravage my dreams, expect me not to get loud. Cool, it seems so obscene how I've been begging for crumbs, but I want the whole piece now, dude. I'm not in the mood for games with you lames. I do this for real, I don't do this for the views. I paid all my dues, not gonna stop on the block. I'ma rock till I'm hot on the nose. Space out and let down, you know how it goes. They spit on your name till they hear you to go. And hear about the legend, you wish you could know. Take some notes, don't forget that my name is Joe. Who the fuck you think I Joe? Who the fuck you think I Joe? Who the fuck you think I Joe? Oh yeah. Who are you talking to? Better make way as I make haste. How does it say? Feel insane in the membrane, brain waves behave. Sorry, I can't remember the last time that we had a vacate. Back to the show. Did you with bravado, portamento, and staccato? Yeah, I'm making guacamole and your bitches avocado. Y'all got me mixed up. I'm a lotto, feeling like I hit the big brain lotto. You're a rabbit Frankenstein under my mind, leave you scarred with the rhymes, taking and breaking and shaking and faking it all of the time, all of my grind. What's the move in the game with my crew? Never play with my goals. What's your name? Who are you? Joe. Who the fuck you think I? Joe. Who the fuck you think I? Joe. Who the fuck you think I? Joe. Oh yeah. Who are you talking to?
Okay, so I know you guys have a lot of cool stuff coming up. Do you guys have any projects that you're working on right now? Any new recordings or anything that's coming out soon, or a time frame on those?
Yeah. We're currently working on our EP. Name, working title, because we're not sure if we're gonna use it. Investophobia, made up word, of course, not in Webster's dictionary for bullshit. But
Hey, I'm okay for invest.
Yeah, right?
I'm invested.
I'm invested.
Sorry.
But investophobia, meaning that there's this inherent fear to invest in oneself, and that's what a lot of these songs aim to break out of. You know, that mold of, this is your music, this is your life. You don't have to do anything that people tell you. You can just do your own thing. So don't be afraid to invest. But like I said, that's just a working title. We might change that because we've changed as a band since that time.
I don't know, man. That feels really good, and I like the way you describe that, because that brings up another point in terms of like what you would want to say to certain people that are trying to do this and trying to work in this scene and things that you've learned. It is to invest in yourself. You know, it's important, because if not to go into anybody's stuff, but like, you know, I've had some folks that have come back and I'm like, hey man, put the money into the equipment and everything right now. If you've only got this much, do it. If you know that you can do it and you've got the skill to do it, then put the money into the right equipment. Put the money into, make sure you have a vehicle to get to and from a certain place.
Yeah.
You know, otherwise that money that you do have saved up, it's not going to last very long if you're not out doing the job
Exactly.
and getting the gigs and stuff like that.
Ancient, the ancient quote of, if not now, when?
When?
So this next song is going to be a little bit of a mashup in honor of one of my favorite artists of all time, Mr. Bill Withers. Rest in peace, my brother. Peace and happiness to you. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's no warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she gone too long when she goes away. Wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gone to stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she gone too long when she goes no. Hey, all the little young thing along, 'cause ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's only darkness every day. Yeah. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she gone too long when she goes away. Anytime she goes away. I've been lost for so long, still don't know what's going on, and I've been chasing thrills just like the bay. No, I'm not the same. The world made me this way. Used to tell me to be strong. Now it's okay, but we don't do wrong. Put your hands in the sky now. But this is how you'll see the mama. Take me to church. I said, mama, won't you take me to church? I said, mama, won't you take me to church? He's got a spell on me. Won't you set me free? Yeah, yeah. Mama said, don't you play with those flames. No, no, no. Every player in this game can be blamed. And if I put my hands together in the field, yeah, 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 yeah. In His grace I will stay. Yeah. Used to tell me to be strong. Now it's okay, but we don't do wrong. Put your hands in the sky now. This is how you'll see the mama. Take me to church. Mama, won't you take me to church? Mama, won't you take me to church? You got a spell on me. Won't you set me free? Yeah, yeah. Used to tell me to be strong. Now it's okay, we don't do wrong. Put your hands in the sky now. This is how you'll stand up, mama. Take me to church, baby, mama. Won't you take me to church? Said, mama, won't you take me to church? He got a spell on me. Won't you set me free? Yeah, yeah, no, no.
I really want to know more about FAM. Obviously, a little explicit, so fair warning for anybody if you're hearing this part now. Parental advisory. There's a couple of F-bombs in this one, but
There's an F word.
it makes sense. Yeah. So tell me about FAM. I know that was a big one for you guys because that's like your
Yeah.
most recent album.
Yeah, so Fam originally was written kind of as a tribute to one of my favorite artists, Bruno Mars. Yeah, Uptown Funk was where I got the inspiration from. There was something about having a band on stage, playing, having a good time, but the crowd kind of like having a choreography to go with, something to sing along with. And I really wanted to channel some of that, so I brought it to these guys, and we started to put the bells and whistles on it. And Fam slowly became not only just a party song, but a song to invite people into our entourage. Frequencies comes from a really cool place actually, but like overall meaning, these are all frequencies. Like we all come from musical backgrounds that are not quite the same. So we all have a different take on things, as well as the crowd. They might have different ways to communicate and relate with us. And those are frequencies as well. So long as they're good frequencies, that's all we care about.
Hey, you know, and that actually, like, I don't know why I never put that together. I'm like, because I'm always thinking about, like, your guys' sound is kind of, it bounces in a couple different genres and styles and stuff like that. So it's the different frequencies. So I get it now. I feel slightly dumb for not having picked that up early on.
Origin story.
Yeah, origin story revealed. So exclusively here on the Real Live Session.
Right.
So.
All right, ladies and germs. So this is going to be our very last song of the night, entitled Fam. It was the very first song that we ever released as a group, as Opus The Frequencies. You can find us on Spotify. You can find us on Apple Music, YouTube, our website, everywhere. It's going to be huge. And we have to send out a special thank you to On The Real for bringing us out tonight. It's an absolute honor, guys. Thank you. I've been so used to this, being a queen and then being a theme. And I bet you think it's so cool, being in charge and then living large. You can know those hands in the air, but don't you throw them at me. Different two and pajamas, those all in the glimmer in the place to be. Yeah, got every man on their knees saying, come on, baby, please, I'm a natural notice. Not me, little mama said to say, cause you'll never be as bad as Opus. I see them, I'm a fine-ass motherfucker. Yeah, I see them, I'm a fine-ass motherfucker. Yeah, I see them, I'm a fine-ass motherfucker. I'm the sour and the sweet, from my head down to my feet, yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. I bet you think it's so fine. Will you in line? Which I must be blind to. You seen her play these games too. Little mama, well, come on down there. Miss Player too. You can dump those hands in the air, but don't you throw me. Different two, remember Jummer Stars all in the glamour in the place to be. Yeah. Get every man on the knees saying, come on, baby, please, I'm a natural notice. Not me, little mama said to say, cause you'll never be as bad as Opus. I see them, I'm a fine-ass motherfucker. Yeah, I see them, I'm a fine-ass motherfucker. I see them, I'm a fine-ass motherfucker. I'm the sour and the sweet, from my head down to my feet. I'm a eat it with a yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Won't you help me out now? Say yeah. Now, let's funk it up. Y'all ready to play with me? Y'all ready to play with me? All right now, take it down from the squad. I'm high, you don't know, yeah, you don't know, and I'm super fly now. He's super fly, and no surprise. Oh yeah, I'm high. Ow! Got the fire that you desire, just like the squad. Yeah, come on, squad. Won't you get down with me? Now I'll just get down, get loud, get wild, so shout. On the scene, like a sex machine. Now I'll just get down, get loud, get wild, so shout. On the scene, like a sex machine. Now I'll just get down, get loud, get wild, so shout. On the scene, like a sex machine. Now I'll just get down. Like a sex machine, yeah, yeah. You can dump those hands in the air, but don't you throw them at me. Different two diamonds on and the glamour in the place to be, yeah. Got every man on their knees saying, come on, baby, please, I'm a natural notice. Not me, little mama said to say, cause you'll never be as bad as Opus. I see them, I'm a fine-ass motherfucker. Yeah, I see them, I'm a fine-ass motherfucker. Yeah, I see them, I'm a fine-ass motherfucker. I'm the sour and the sweet, from my head down to my feet. I'm a hit in the head. Oh, oh, oh. Won't you help me out now? See, yeah.
Exactly. And speaking of when and gigs and stuff like that, do you guys have anything coming up down the road,
Yeah.
like over the summer or anything like that? Let's talk about that.
Oh yeah, so we have a show this Wednesday. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit after. But I mean, in terms of content, man, we really want to put this EP out. You know, hopefully before May. You know, we're all completely self-funded. So you know, apart from gigs, you know, we're trying to get different sources of income. But we just shot a music video actually yesterday. So we're creating all this content like ourselves, bringing people that believe in us and want to help us out. So you know, kind of. I guess on the similar topic you guys were on, we're all invested in this, and we're just trying to put it all together. So be on the lookout for a music video, several gigs. I mean, Tony, these gentlemen over here handle the booking, which they've done a great job. You know, we're just trying to, you know, sing for our supper, if you will. A lot of us don't do music full time just yet, but we're working toward the ability, like you said, to be all in. And I got to give, you know, props to Tony, because he took a lot of us who were just kind of jamming on the side. We're, you know, just kind of hanging out, having fun with it. He was like, hey, man, like, let's do this all the way for real. You know, he's always been fully committed to his art. You know, he is definitely a musician's musician. So that's been contagious. So all of us are, you know, are all in, and we just want to keep kicking ass and writing songs. And, yeah, I mean, but if you guys have any of the upcoming gigs off the top of your head, we'll pass it on down.
I'll mention a couple. Well, by the time this comes out, you'll be better served by just going to our website or social medias and just checking that. But we will be all over the place in the coming months, from North Myrtle Beach to Charleston to Boone, North Carolina, MBT. Yeah,
Well,
many
so
times.
what's your website? Do you guys have a website, or
Yes,
is it
we do. OpusandTheFrequencies.com. OpusFrequencies.com. We did. Yeah, that's fine. Everybody screws that up with the and the. Yeah, OpusFrequencies.com. We also have Instagram, same thing, Facebook, and all that good stuff. So I even post on the Instagram occasionally. So if you want to see some really crappy posts, catch me when I'm in charge.
This your guy. You want Microsoft Paint for your business? This guy right here.
Hey, listen, man, I started out on Microsoft Paint, and I learned to do a lot of things with Microsoft Paint better than most people can do with Photoshop. I can do some crazy things. I'll show you after this. But anyways, I mean, listen, you guys were absolutely fantastic. I really appreciate you coming here. Hopefully you can add this to your portfolio of stuff and be able to share and showcase that, because that's what we try to do here with this stuff. So, again, it gives a lot of our local and regional artists the ability to have some video that maybe they wouldn't be able to get otherwise. And I know you guys are working on a lot of that stuff, so I'm glad you guys took the time and came out and joined us tonight and took part in this and sat here with me and just dealt with all the ups and downs of it and everything. I had a great time. I hope that you guys did too.
Same, man.
Absolutely, and I hope everybody at home did too as well. So again, if you want to support this, you can visit www.patreon.com/OnTheMarkStudio. Make sure you visit these guys online. Opus and the Frequencies is the name of the band, but it's www.opusfrequencies.com if you want to go to their website and check out their schedule and upcoming shows and other things, or just if you want to support them in any way that you can. Again, they've got an EP coming out, a new one. So you guys have come a long way in a very short period of time, and I have to say that I'm impressed, and I hope that everyone else is too at home. So thank you guys very much for tuning in. I want to give it up one more time to all of our folks behind the scene. We've got some fantastic interns here working with us, and Matt Buck, of course, being here with me every Monday, begrudgingly, but here still, and I love him. So thank you guys for tuning in. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to our Facebook. Everything, like, follow, share, click, upside down, inside out, whatever. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you, Tony, Kirk, Jesse, Steven. You guys are fantastic.
Thank you, Greg.
Have a good night.